So I was called out to a Vokera Compact here that was always cutting out once they tried to run the hot water. So it was blowing the fast blow fuses here. For the Vokeras, it's 2 amps. As you can see here, I've got 3. I've actually got about 7 with me today. So I've tried to turn the power on and I'm not getting any power. So I was like, why is that? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dive into the board and see what's up. Because there must be something else at play that's not allowing this to get power, considering I've just put a new fuse in it. So I'm going to go up and test this, make sure it's dead. There's no plug in it, so it should be, but you can't be too safe. I'm going to plug it in, and I'm going to check for 240 here, and then after the terminals, as it goes into the board, I'm going to check for 240 again. If I get 240, it means the board's safe and sound, but if it's dead and I get 0 voltage in this terminal here, it means the board's dead. But thankfully, it's all okay. So next up, I'm going to pop the cover off the board and have a look. Now, we've opened it up and you can see the little glass fast blow fuse right at the front. I'm going to put a new one in there because the last one was blown. And we're going to turn it on and I'm going to ask the customer to run the hot water while I have a look at the boiler. You see, I turn it on here and we're getting a green light flashing, which means there's power to the boiler. So when I was in front of it, I tried to flick it to turn the heating on while I was standing in front of the boiler, but lo and behold, the hive isn't working properly, it's broken. So the guy's name got heating. So once I fix this issue, I then need to wire that little time clock in the front because that wasn't working either. So I had to take the programmer out and link the switch wire back in. Oh, if it doesn't rain it pours sometimes, you're just trying to do a breakdown and you're fucking hit with other problems. Anyway, moving on. Get on for us, mate. So I asked the customer to fire the hot water on and I seen this fuse blow. I watched it blow at the fan. So that's it, we're going to get the fan out. Now we're going to take out the screw for this. And then we're going to take out the front 3 screws for this fan. There's one there, and on the left, and on the right. Which that third one on the right hand side is an absolute pain. You need a big long Phillips to get to it, otherwise you're screwed. And I had left my big long Phillips on a job holding a wedge in a flat door open in the middle of Glasgow. So that's caused me a bit of a problem. So I had to come and adapt and overcome, that's the word. Adapt and overcome. And find a new solution. But also, while you're disconnecting this, you're wanting to take the front venturi off, your live and neutral, and your earth. The spade connectors on the front of the fan, you pop them off. Very easy. You can't miss them. As you can see here, look, I'm a couple of inches short. And you can't get it for this angle. I don't know why they don't make life so easy and just make it accessible. So I had to get this big long driver bit, put my battery or impact gun PZ2 in it, and then I had to loosen it with a little pair of grips. So pathetic and probably no very professional, but sometimes when you're in the shit, you just need to get out it. So anyway, we unscrew that one, and once that's out, the fan's pretty loose. But there's a little bar where the test point is, where you test your flue gases right there. You need to kind of loosen that and get that out to allow you to pull the fan out. Now, you just basically, there's a wee circlip on it that you pull down where my fingers are. It's like a wee spring. You pull that down, and then the best way to get the fan out is lift it up forward, like wedge it up forward, and then slot it out. That's the best way to do it. I don't get it on video with me actually taking this out, but that is the best way to do it because there's a little lip around the top of that heat exchanger there that stops the fan just sliding straight out. Now the new one's in, there's that little clip I was telling you about. Pop your venturi in, pop your spade connectors in, and then pop your top earth connector in, and screw it in. Boom. So we're going to get the power back on. Oh, she's green, she's no blown yet, that's the main thing. Yep, Fraz, you forgot the heating doesn't work. So we're having to go turn the hot water on. Is that a blue light I see? Has it fired? Yes. Could you imagine how much an idiot I would have felt if I'd got this call wrong? Look at that, that's beautiful. Beautiful. Make sure, See these little test points above the Vokeras right here? Make sure you analyse them. I've found loads of them leaking products of combustion. Honestly, I can't stress this enough to check this. Anyways, we're going to flue gas the boiler, make sure it's all hunky-dory, make sure the fan's in nicely, the flue gases are nice, and make sure ultimately the boiler is safe. I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and I hope it's helpful if you ever come across this, because I actually didn't see any on YouTube, so I thought I would make my own. But I hope you have a nice weekend or a nice week wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you in the next video. I'd also appreciate it if you could just leave a wee comment and let me know what you thought of this. I appreciate you. Thanks very much. See ya.